Hey there folks, 𝗬ebb here, values-driven coaching. In the property services industry, we all know that price dominates the decision. That's not controversial, that's not anything new, that's the reality. So when three bids come across a property manager's desk, the comparison almost always starts and often ends with price. So if your company happens to be the highest number on that spreadsheet, you'll often lose the work. And it's not because your service isn't better, it's not because your quality isn't above standard, it's not because your team isn't more capable, it's because price is the only metric clearly visible in the evaluation. When value isn't measurable, price becomes the default decision tool. So most property managers are not trying to squeeze providers, they're really not. They're simply trying to make responsible decisions with incomplete information. So the question for service companies like yours now becomes, how do we change the low bid game? How do we move the conversation beyond price without becoming defensive or combative? The answer is not louder salesmanship. The answer is better measurement. When a service providers introduce clear and observable metrics, the metrics that truly affect asset performance, the conversation begins to change. Responsiveness, risk reduction, operational consistency, tenant satisfaction, client references, long-term client retention. When those factors become visible and measurable, something interesting happens. Price stops being the only number that matters. And when that happens, service providers who deliver real value finally have a fair chance to be evaluated properly. Getting paid what you're worth isn't about demanding higher prices. It's about helping decision makers like property managers see the totality of value that your service platform brings to the property. And when that becomes visible, the conversation changes. And once the conversation changes, the outcomes change in your favor. 𝗬ebb, values-driven coaching, and I thank you for the value of your time. Hey folks, 𝗬ebb here, and if you're tired of playing the low bid game, getting caught in the low bid trap, I invite you to join me on my upcoming masterclass, a live masterclass that's called Escaping the Low Bid Trap and Winning the Right Business. So property managers actually don't want to have to award their business to the cheapest. They feel compelled because price is the only metric they know how to measure. So in this masterclass, I'm going to train you how to change the conversation and have them embrace the totality of your value, your differentiators, your quality, your years of experience, everything that makes you special in the industry in service to property managers. So join me in the masterclass. I'll show you and I'll deliver the keys to escaping the low bid trap and winning the right business for all the right reasons. I've got 4 dates to choose from. Pick the one that works best for you. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.